U.S. President Donald Trump is trying to get American allies to help lift Iran's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran blocked the critical waterway after the U.S. and Israel attacked the country. President Trump says the countries that have their economy dependent on Hormuz have a greater responsibility of securing the strait.
So we want them to come and help us with the strait. We have it in very good shape. The countries, I said, we've already taken care of Iran, but now, because of the fact that literally a single terrorist can put something in the water or shoot something or shoot a missile, a small missile, and it's fairly close range because it is a tight area, and which is one of the reasons they've always used that as a weapon. Iran has always used that as an economic weapon.
President Trump also says that attack on Iran's Karg island was limited and oil pipelines were left functionally deliberately. At the same time, he said it would take 5 minutes to destroy oil facilities in the island.
As you know, we attacked Karg Island and knocked it literally, destroyed everything on the island except for the area where the oil is. I call it the pipes. We left the pipes. We didn't want to do that, but we will do that. We can do that on 5 minutes notice. It'll be over.
The U.S. president also questioned countries that do not want to get involved in securing the Strait of Hormuz. He says the U.S. protected these nations for 40 years, but now they're denying to help.
Well, we want to know, do you have any minesweepers? Well, would rather not get involved, sir. I said, for 40 years we're protecting you, and you don't want to get involved in something that is very minor? Very few shots going to be taken because they don't have many shots left.
Earlier, President Trump even threatened NATO allies, saying that the alliance could be in jeopardy if they do not help. He says that if he gets a negative response, it will be very bad for the future of NATO. But despite Trump's threats, most allies seem to have declined to get more involved in the war in Iran. Some allies have refused diplomatically, but others have given him a blunt rejection.
While taking the necessary action to defend ourselves and our allies, we will not be drawn into the wider war.
So far, the UK says it is not planning to join the war. Japan says it is not considering an operation at the Hormuz Strait, and German officials are saying it is not their war nor NATO's. Meanwhile, an Australian minister also says that the country will not be sending ships to the Strait of Hormuz. As Trump waits for other US allies to join his war effort, Iran has urged Europe to stay true to its principles and its commitment to international law. Iran is allowing Chinese ships to pass through the strait unharmed, so the waterway is not completely shut for Beijing. As oil prices continue to surge and the impact of Trump and Netanyahu's war on Iran starts being felt in petrol pumps across the world, the US president is increasingly focused on getting the Strait of Hormuz open. But if none of America's allies join the effort, will Trump risk trying to do it himself?